This will be one of the first songs.
What Pop, the Bishop?
Larry Minor taught me on the organ. You know, there was 2 songs, but this is one of the ones that I really can't forget. First songs.
Special show for you today. So rejoice indeed and let's give God the glory. Here to do just that are Dawkins and Dawkins, new artist Priscilla Hilliard, and now the incomparable Moses Tyson Jr.
I think there's a song I just want to do today. Just simply say, pray for
This next performance, I would be remiss if I didn't put my family on the plug here. I gotta plug my cousin Travis Sales out of Brooklyn, New York. My first cousin, Bishop Jonathan Sales, baby boy. Let's hear old Travis and see what he got to say on that Hammond B3. Boston Harbor, Bishop Sales a couple of months ago. May he rest on. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this broadcast of Universal Truth of Life Ministry presentation of Let me get that hope. Bruh, I gotta have her. All right? Write that down. Proper spelling of hoe in this here context is H-E-A-U-X. French hoe, if you will. Let me get that hoe, bruh. Because I got to have it. All right. Universal Truth of Life Ministries. I am the bishlo. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know the next time I get a direct download and give it straight to y'all. All right, today we're going to be talking about, this is going to start a series. See, because what I was going to do, I was going to slam you niggas today with 3. Let me repeat that. Y'all might not have heard me. I said I was going to slam you niggas with 3 messages on today. But I believe we're going to turn this into a series because in the Bible, if you know the word, there's a series of men in the Bible that just had to have it. It's a few of them. Today we're going to be examining the strongest man in the world. Samson. Strongest man in the world. He was strong, but he had one weakness. Hey, yes sir. He loved that pussy. Yes he did. Don't you turn to your neighbor and tell him that, but just remember, Bishop Lowe told you, Samson loved that cooter. Okay? And that cooter got him hemmed up in more ways than 10. But today we're going to examine the story of Samson, who was the strongest man, and we're going to be coming from the book of Judges. Yeah, Samson was a judge. Powerful man. He had power. We're going to be coming from Judges chapter 13, if you got your Bible with you. Go ahead and turn to Judges chapter 13. And we're going to read probably about 3 chapters a day. I can't see nothing, y'all. I broke my glasses the other day. Cash App, $, BISHLO. Cash App, $, BISHOPLO, number 1 for the ministry. We accept all blessings humbly and graciously. Now, in the book of Judges, we will learn that Samson did not have to meet the fate that he met. And it was a nasty one. If he would have just had a little bit of dick discipline. Men, ladies, y'all take this message and convert it to how it will fit you. But brethren, this is really a ministry message for the boys today. For you wives. Talking to you niggas. Out there slaying your brother for a piece of ass in the street, huh? We gonna examine Samson, the world's strongest man. We're gonna start the reading at Judges. We got a Deaconess Rue here, I'll read it. We're gonna start at Judges 13 and verse 1. Read.
Again, the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord.
Stop right there. Now, if you've been following your boy Bishop Lowe here, we done spoke a few times about these bastard children of Israel. Read that verse again.
Again, the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord.
All right, now these Israelites, I told you they were bastard children, and you're like, why are you calling them bastard children? Because God did. He sure did. Okay? They did evil. That's the exact opposite of what God supposedly teaches, right? Except for the evil that he allowed, that he set up and orchestrated and, for his good. That evil was okay. But evil, that was bad in God's eyes. So he ain't like that shit. So go ahead and keep reading, please.
So the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years.
Stop right there. Now, if your ass was here last week, you would have found out that for 40 years, how many years?
40.
40 years, the Israelites, them bastard children, walked around a damned fool in captivity because of their evil. Go ahead, read on.
A certain man of Zorah, named Manoah, from the clan of the Danites, had a wife who was childless, unable to give birth. The angel of the Lord appeared to her and said, "You are barren and childless, but you are going to become pregnant and give birth to a son. Now see to it that you drink no wine or other fermented drink, and that you do not eat anything unclean. You will become pregnant and have a son whose head is never to be touched by a razor, because the boy is to be a Nazarite."
Stop right there. Now, there was some commandments given, if you would. Okay? It was foretold here in this prophecy that she was going to conceive and give birth to a son, a boy. Now, it says, be careful not to drink wine or anything alcoholic, and do not eat anything unclean. Commandments for the successful birth of a baby boy. All right? Go ahead, read on.
He will take the lead in delivering Israel from the hands of the Philistines. Then the woman went to her husband and told him, "A man of God came to me. He looked like an angel of God, very awesome. I didn't ask him where he came from, and he didn't tell me his name. But he said to me, 'You will become pregnant and have a son. Now then, drink no wine or other fermented drink, and do not eat anything unclean, because the boy will be a Nazarite of God from the womb until the day of his death.' Then Manoah prayed to the Lord, 'Pardon your servant, Lord. I beg you to let the man of God you sent to us come again to teach us how to bring up the boy who is to be born.' God heard Manoah, and the angel of God came again to the woman while she was out in the field, but her husband Manoah was not with her."
Stop right there. Now, God sent this supposed angel to these folk, to one of these folk here, to the mother, to let her know she's going to give birth to Samson. Now, Samson went unknown to the daddy because the daddy didn't believe the wife. So the wife said, this is what happened. The husband goes and prays to God and asks God to please let the angel come again. See, because I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this woman. You know, clearly she drank some alcohol in the past because God specifically told this woman, don't you drink no alcohol while you carrying Samson. So, if you want to infer, as a lot of people do, with this word, she might have been an old drunk. Hell, she might have liked to have some MD 2020 on the weekends. Maybe a pint of Paul Masson. I don't know. But God said, don't drink no alcohol and don't be around no alcohol because you carrying this baby boy Samson. Now, I think the husband, Manoah, he might have thought that she might have had some intoxicating drink or something, so he didn't believe what she said, basically. So he went and called on God himself and said, look, God, now, I'm not sure. Can you please send that man that you sent to my wife, because she said you sent a man to her, and let him tell me what the hell he told her so I can know what to believe? Read on.
Manoah got up and followed his wife. When he came to the man, he said, are you the man who talked to my wife? I am, he said. So Manoah asked him, when your words are fulfilled, what is to be the rule that governs the boy's life and work? The angel of the Lord answered, your wife must do all that I have told her. She must not eat anything that comes from the grapevine, nor drink any wine or other fermented drink, nor eat anything unclean. She must do everything I have commanded her. Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, we would like you to stay until we prepare a young goat for you. The angel of the Lord replied, even though you detain me, I will not eat any of your food. But if you prepare a burnt offering, offer it to the Lord. Manoah.
Stop right there. Okay? Now, I want y'all to take notice here that the angel of the Lord didn't want no glory. You understand what I'm saying? See, because in another story, we had Moses, another servant of God, who he messed up and he took glory for the miracles that him and his brother Aaron were performing in front of them bastard children of Israel to puff himself up, which is the reason that him and his whole nation walked around for 40 years a damn fool. Simply because Moses didn't give his God the glory for the things that he did. And let me tell you what it was now. It's a simple thing. God told Moses to drop his stick on the ground. And Moses took all the glory. Henceforth, his people walked around for 40 years a damn fool. Go ahead, read on.
But if you prepare a burnt offering, offer it to the Lord. Manoah did not realize that it was the angel of the Lord. Then Manoah inquired of the...
Stop right there. Read that again. Manoah did not what?
Manoah did not realize that it was the angel of the Lord.
Stop right there. Now, I don't know how many times you niggas, you YNs, you people out there that entertained an angel of the Lord, the universe, somebody that was out there, maybe your ancestors sent them, if you believe in your ancestors. I don't know how many times y'all have entertained an angel and kicked them square in the ass and sent them on their way. But you're going to learn later how you can regret that if you stick around. Go ahead, read.
Then Manoah inquired of the Lord. Then Manoah inquired of the angel of the Lord, what is your name? so that we may honor you when your word comes true. He replied, why do you ask my name? It is beyond understanding. Then Manoah took a young goat together.
Stop right there. Your name don't mean shit. Go ahead, read on.
Then Manoah took a young goat together with the grain offering and sacrificed it on the rock to the Lord. And the Lord did an amazing thing while Manoah and his wife watched. As the flame blazed up from the altar toward heaven, the angel of the Lord ascended into the flame. Seeing this, Manoah and his wife fell with their faces to the ground. When the angel of the Lord did not show himself again to Manoah and his wife, Manoah realized that it was the angel of the Lord. We are doomed to die, he said to his wife. We have seen God. But his wife answered, if the Lord had meant to kill us, he would not have accepted a burnt offering and grain offering from our hands, nor shown us all these things, or now told us this. The woman gave birth to a boy and named him Samson. He grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to stir him while he was in Manoah, Dan, between Zorah and Eshtaol. 14. Samson went down to Timnah, and he saw there a young Philistine woman. When he returned...
Stop right there. Stop the damn bus. Read that again, please. 14. Chapter 14 in Judges. We're starting in verse 1.
Samson went down to Timnah and saw there a young Philistine woman.
All right, stop right there. Hey, fellas. I got to get up close with you on this one here now. I need to know, have you ever... Damn it. Huh? Have you ever? You ever been in the mall, just chilling with your boys, and you look over at aunties, whoever the bitch selling pretzels, and you see old tenderoni standing there, and you like, damn, son, what the fuck? I got to have that. Read that verse one more time, please.
Samson went down to Timnah and saw there a young Philistine woman.
Philistine woman. Huh? This the enemy. This hoe is the ops. Huh? Samson saw the ops and fell in love. But he got a plan, y'all. Go ahead, read on.
When he returned, he said to his father and mother, I have seen a Philistine woman in Timnah. Now, get her for me as my wife.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Now listen. Back in the days, YNs, you really didn't have to put in no work. You follow what I'm saying? If you were somebody, all you had to do was snap your finger and they bring the hole to you. See? Y'all gotta work on your game. Okay? Your game is weak. You bunch of goofy ass clowns out here chasing these. Listen, if you really pimping, send somebody for the hoe. It's in the Bible. Pay attention. Read on.
His father and mother replied, isn't there an acceptable woman among your relatives or among our people?
Stop right there. Read that one more time.
His father and mother replied,
This is mama and daddy talking to him here. Go ahead.
isn't there an acceptable woman among?
Listen, ain't there any other hoe you can get other than them hoe-ass Philistine hoes? That's what she said. Go ahead, keep reading.
Isn't there an acceptable woman among your relatives or among all our people?
Oh, stop right there. Nigga, your relatives. Hell, go and fuck with your relatives rather than fuck with a Philistine. Go on to your cousin. Read it again, please, because they think I'm making this up.
Isn't there an acceptable woman among your relatives
Ain't no hoes in the family you can fuck with.
or among our people?
Or among our people, hell, just go out there and find anybody, and that's one of us. But don't go to them damn Philistines, because they are the ops. Go ahead, keep reading.
Must you go to the uncircumcised Philistines to get a
My
wife?
God, the uncircumcised Philistines, don't you do it? Go ahead, keep reading.
But Samson said to his father, get her for me.
Hey, look, nigga, did you hear what I said?
Get her.
Go get that hoe. Go ahead, read.
She's the right one for me.
This is the hoe for me. Now I saw what I saw. And I said what I said, Daddy. How the hell you gonna tell me something about a woman? What you know about a woman? Go get her and bring the hoe to me. Go ahead, keep reading.
His parents did not know that this was from the Lord, who was seeking an occasion to confront the Philistines.
Come on now. Let me stop you right there. The Lord set this up. Can somebody say set up?
Set up.
Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I smell a setup. Huh? How many of you know that when God set you up, you've been set up for real? And you've been set up for sure. Keep reading.
For at that time, they were ruling over Israel.
So the Philistines, like I said, they were ruling over them bastard children of Israel. When Samson come. So now Samson go infiltrate. Go ahead, read. I ain't gonna tell you no story.
Samson went down to Timnah together with his father and mother. As they approached the vineyards of Timnah, suddenly a young lion came roaring toward him. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon him, so that he tore the lion apart, and his bare hands as might have torn a young goat.
Stop right there. Samson is going down the road with his mama and his dad. Okay? They're going down the road, minding their business, going to get Samson a hoe. Okay, we're going to get this baby, we're going to get our baby a hoe. A nasty one, too. She's a Philistine. They do all they was the prostitutes. They was the hookers, the pay. I ain't lying to y'all. They was going to get him a whore. I'm sorry. That's biblical. You're right. We in the Bible. They were going to get him a whore, y'all. For their son. These sick. Go ahead, keep reading.
The Spirit of the Lord came upon him powerfully, so that he tore the lion apart, and his bare hands as he might have torn a young goat. But he told neither his father nor his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked with the woman, and he liked her.
Stop right there. Samson went down and talked with this hoe, and he liked her. Go ahead. He liked her.
Sometime later, when he went back to marry her, he turned aside to look at the lion's carcass. And in it, he saw a swarm of bees and some honey.
Y'all hear this crazy shit? This man, this is in the Bible, so you gotta believe it, right? This man tore a damn lion in half. Split him in two. Okay? Left the scene of that murder. Went and did some shit, washed up or something, I don't know. Put on his best pair of polo drawers, I couldn't take it. But he came back to marry this hoe. Okay? Now, inside this lion, the carcass of the lion, okay? Inside of this lion was some honey and some bees. Ooh-wee. Hey, look here, this shit is incredible. INCREDIBLE. Google the definition of that word. But this shit here is incredible. Not even probable. But it's in the Bible, so let's go with it. Read.
Sometime later, he went back to marry. He turned aside to look at the lion's carcass, and it was swarm of bees and of honey. He scooped up the honey with his hands and ate, as he went along.
Didn't get an bee sting.
None whatsoever.
Not one bee sting did this man get, because he's the world's strongest man. Okay? Read.
When he rejoined his parents, he gave them some, and they too ate it.
Shared it with his mama and his daddy.
But he did not tell them that he had taken the honey from the lion's carcass.
Look. I got this shit from Winnie the Pooh. Okay? Winnie gave me this damn honey. It was a damn fight to the death, because you know how Winnie loved his damn honey. I got the honey, y'all. Here you go, mama. Here you go, daddy. Let's get this fucking wedding plan. Read.
Now his father went down to see the woman, and there Samson held a feast, as was customary for young men. When the people saw him, they chose 30 men to be his companions.
Hey, fellas. When you choose a hoe, especially them Philistine hoes, you got to impress them with something. So Samson, he did a feast. You know, that was customary. And this, now what do you get out of this? Go ahead, read on.
Let me tell you a riddle.
No, 30, go ahead, read on with the 30 again. With that number 30 and 30 what?
Oh, 30 champions. When the people saw him, they chose 30 men to be his companions.
He had 30 groomsmen. Those are groomsmen, y'all. I know you young niggas ain't getting married nowadays, but shit, when you have a wedding, you have some your boys, they be groomsmen. All this shit costs a whole lot of money too, y'all. Money. Hey! Yeah. Hoes cost money. It's the message. Don't miss that shit. All right, 30 groomsmen. Go ahead, read on.
Let me tell you a riddle, Samson said to them.
Samson, a little smart nigga.
If you can give me the answer within the 7 days of the feast, I will give you 30 linen garments and 30 sets of clothes. If you can't tell me the answer, you must give me 30 linen garments and 30 sets of clothes. Tell us the riddle, they said. Let's hear it, he replied. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet.
Read that one more time so they can hear you again. Slow.
Out of the eater, something to eat.
Out of the eater, something to eat.
Out of the strong, something sweet.
Out of the strong, something sweet.
For 3 days, they could not give the answer.
These niggas bashing their heads against every wall in the square, trying to figure out this damn riddle, because they hard up for this 30 pieces of linen. Linen? She. You one of the baddest niggas walking around. You walking around in linen back in them days, okay? That was the Polo Black label. I can't afford that shit yet, but it's coming. Hey, Cash App $BISHLO. Cash App $BISHOPLO, the number 1. Go ahead, read.
On the fourth day, they said to Samson's wife, "Collect your husband into explaining the riddle for us."
Now check this out. Samson's people, his niggas, his boys, goes to his wife, his betrothed. And they said what to her?
Go ask your husband into explaining the riddle for us.
Hey, go ask this nigga Samson what the fuck. Do you know the answer to this shit? Firstly, do you know? Because if you know, you gotta tell us so we can get these fucking clothes. Look how we look. We need that linen. Go ahead, read on.
Or we will burn you and your father's household to death.
Look here, bitch. Okay? We fuck with your husband, we don't fuck with you and your daddy. So if you don't get this information, what we gonna do is we gonna do what?
We will burn you
We gonna burn your ass up.
and your father's household to death.
Your daddy in his house. Don't you go to your daddy's house this weekend if you don't get this damn riddle solved. I'm gonna tell you right now. Read on.
Did you invite us here to steal our property?
Bitch, did you invite us here to get these raggedy ass? We only got what we got. Is that why you set us up? Well, watch this shit. Go ahead.
Then Samson's wife threw herself on him, sobbing. "You hate me. You don't really love me. You've given my people a riddle, but you haven't told me the answer."
She going to her husband. Follow the setup now. She gaslighting the husband. Okay, y'all know what gaslighting is. I know you know that. She done gassed this Samson. His fucking head done blew up full of the gas. Samson walking around. Now this is a judge. Damn it. This man got education. He's a wise, learned man. And here this bitch come to him and said what? What she say?
I haven't even, you've given my people a riddle, but you haven't told me the answer.
You've given my people a riddle. Samson should have backhanded that bitch right there. What you doing talking to my boys, first of all? Oh, Samson should have immediately canceled the whole damn deal. He should have X'd out the whole damn deal. What he should have done was he should have burnt her ass up and her daddy too in her daddy's house. See, that's what he should have done. But he didn't do that. So now she pleading with this man. And Samson looking at her like Adam looked at Eve and said, damn, I ain't gonna be able to fuck for at least the next 3 or 4 days if I don't tell this hoe to answer this riddle. Read on. She begging for the answer to the riddle.
I haven't even explained it to my father and mother, he replied.
Samson said, bitch, I ain't even tell my mama and my daddy.
So why should I explain it to you?
Why the fuck you think I'm gonna explain this to you? On my mama. That's what he said. On my mama there. Why would I tell you if I didn't tell my own parents? Go ahead, read.
She cried the whole 7 days of the feast.
This bitch crying the whole, there's another red flag. This whole cried for 7 days because Samson wouldn't give her an answer. Oh, that's a red flag right there if I ever seen one. How is you cool? You crying because I won't tell you the answer to a riddle? Google it. Read on.
So on the 7th day, he finally told her because she continued to press him.
Stop right there. So Samson is on his 7th day with no ass. Because I promise you that she ain't give up none of that ass in them 7 days. Huh? Go ahead and throw one up in them comments if you think that she withheld the pussy for 7 whole days, as Tony Braxton said. 7 whole days. And not a touch from you. Yeah, throw one in the comments if you think that old tricky Philistine withheld the pussy for 7 days. Read on.
She cried the whole 7 days of the feast. So on the 7th day, he finally told her.
On the 7th day,
he told her because she continued to press him. She in turn explained the riddle to her people.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Samson fucked up. He got weak in his nuts, y'all. And he gave up the answer to the riddle. Now let me show you fellas how every time you get weak in your nuts, it's gonna cost your dumb ass in the end. You damn goofy. Read on.
Before sunset on the 7th day, the men of the town said to him, what is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion? Samson said to them, if you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have solved my riddle.
Stop right there. Read all that shit again for me.
Before sunset on the 7th day.
Stop right there. This hoe wasted no time.
None.
Before she ran and gave up the goods. Read on.
Before sunset on the 7th day, the men of the town said to him.
Before sunset, they had the information and it was already back to Samson. See, they was on the time limit.
What is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion?
Read him back his riddle.
Samson said to
them.
them. Samson said to them, if you had not plowed with my heifer.
Hey, Samson said, you been with my bitch? Samson was a smart nigga, remember?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck y'all would have never figured out this riddle had I not told this hoe, you been with my hoe? Go ahead, read on.
You would not have solved the riddle.
Boom, stop right there. Immediately, Samson should have slayed every one of them niggas. Fuck that bet. I'm a judge. I do what the hell I want here, actually. But go ahead and read on.
Then the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon him. He went down to Ashkelon, struck down 30 of their men, stripped them of everything, and gave their clothes to those who had explained the riddles.
Stop right there. Samson fulfilled his game. He went and killed 30 men that ain't had the shit to do with nothing. Stripped them of their bloody ass clothes and came back and gave it to the niggas that wouldn't bet. That's a cold nigga right there. That's a cold nigga right there. Go ahead, Judge Samson. Go ahead, read on.
Burning with anger, he returned to his father's home. And Samson's wife was given to one of his companions
Hey, listen, man.
who attended him at the feast.
Listen, man. One of his boys that was at the feast. Samson come back after doing all this bullshit. And his daddy then gave his wife over to his best friend. God damn. This is a cold family. Read on.
15.
Chapter 15, y'all.
Later on, at the time of wheat harvest, Samson took a young goat and went to visit his wife. He said, I'm going to my wife's room, but her father would not let him go in.
Hey, look here, man. Look. Yo, whoa. You can't go in there, man. Look, bro. You come in with that bullshit. Know how the fuck you get, Samson. I know what you did to them 30 niggas over there. Shit. That shit is all over the motherfucking internet. Huh? Don't come in here with that bullshit. She ain't fucking with you like that. I done gave her to somebody. Go ahead, read on.
I was so sure you hated her, he said, that I gave her to your younger companion.
Hey, look. I thought you hated my daughter. And shit, I'm not gonna take care of this hoe. I had to find her somebody to take care of her ass. You out there fucking killing people and shit, and judging people and all kind of crazy shit. Go ahead, read on.
Isn't her younger sister more attractive? Take her instead.
Hey, look, I got another hoe of a daughter. She younger than this hoe you was already fucking married to. Why don't you just go ahead and take this bitch? We gonna do a little trade them up. Cause she younger, so she look better, it's tighter, I'm pretty sure. I mean, she younger. Read on.
Samson said to them, this time I have a right to get even with the Philistines. I will really harm them. So he went out and caught 300 foxes and tied them to tail and pairs.
Now listen, the reader had to laugh on this shit, y'all, okay? The reader had to laugh because this shit is hilarious. You ever tried to catch a goddamn fox? You would do better to catch Donald Trump giving Barack Obama head in the Oval Office on camera than you would catching a damn fox, okay? Huh? Sly as a fox. You ever heard that shit? That's for a reason. This nigga Samson caught 300 of them. The baddest fox catcher in history was Samson. Caught him, and then he tied him tail to damn tail.
In a paper.
Okay? The baddest nigga in history with fox catching. Now listen to what he did with these foxes. Read on.
So he went out and caught 300 foxes and tied them tail to tail in pairs. He then fastened a torch to every pair of tails.
Now listen, he had these damn foxes to sit still while he tied them tail to tail, and he adorned them with a damn lit torch. And go ahead, what did he do then?
He fastened them a torch to every pair of tails, lit the torches, and let the foxes loose in the standing grain of the Philistines. He burned up the shocks and standing grain together with the vineyards and olive groves.
Now listen, this man Samson done caused all kind of destruction in this damn Philistine town. This man has set out 300 foxes. That's 150 with torches, because they're two together. So it's 150. That's still got to do to 300. He caught 300 though. He's still bad. Now he set their asses on fire. and set them running in the field sideways. That's the only fucking way they can run, was sideways. Okay? 2 damn foxes, picture this shit. Sicily, 1956. The damn screen should be getting wiggly right now. Now, they in the fields running around, these damn foxes, setting every damn thing on fire, along with their asses. Okay? So now Samson can claim 300 damn foxes that ain't had shit to do with nothing. Now they just burnt all the shit, along with the whole damn town. Read on.
Together with the vineyards and the olive groves.
When the vineyards, the olives, all that shit burned up. Go ahead.
When the Philistines asked, who did this?
Who the fuck did this shit to us? We ain't got no damn grapes. No, who did this shit? Was somebody smoking a blunt, fell asleep, and then blood lit us? What happened? Who?
They were told, Samson,
That damn Samson.
the Timonite son-in-law, because his wife was given to his companion.
Because Samson's wife was a hoe, we done lost all this shit. From one hoe, we done lost our whole damn town. We can't sell no olives. We can't sell no grapes. We can't sell no wine. We can't sell no ass, because we ain't got nowhere to put them up for them to fuck. We screwed Samson. Read on.
So the Philistines went up and burned her and her father to death.
Now check this out. This hoe still got her ass burned up. Huh? Hey, look here, in the end, they're just gonna get it, I'm tell you every time. In the end, the hoe and her daddy still got burned up. Go ahead, read it on.
Samson said to them, since you've acted like this, I swear that I won't stop until I get my revenge on you. He attacked them viciously and slaughtered many of them. Then he went down and stayed in a cave in the rock of Edom. The Philistines went up, camped in Judah, spreading out near Lehi. The people of Judah asked, why have you come to fight us? We have come to take Samson prisoner, they answered, to do to him as he did to us. Then 3,000 men from Judah went down to the cave in the rock of Edom and said to Samson, don't you realize the Philistines are rulers over us? What have you done to us?
Hey, listen. You ain't done shit in your life. You ain't done shit with your life until you had 3,000 men come to your cave to get your ass. Read on.
He answered, merely I did to them what they did to me.
Samson said, shit, I gave to one of the others. You know what Jesus said. As in there. Go ahead.
They said to him, we've come to tie you up and hand you over to the Philistines.
Now look here. Listen. We know you. Listen, Shaft. We know you a bad motherfucker, okay? So we gonna tell you why we here. We gonna expect you to comply. And we don't want no shit out of you. We know you done killed that damn lion, you ripped it in half, ate the damn honey and the bees out of his ass. We know you slayed them 30 niggas over there in Mount Vernon for nothing. And niggas ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Stripped them naked. Gave they damn clothes to the niggas that want to get it. We know who you are, nigga.
We know you.
Now we just come here to tie you up. We under strict orders. Don't give us no shit. Because we don't want to have to, get involved with you. Read on.
Samson said, swear to me that you won't kill me yourselves. Agreed, they answered.
Samson is over here negotiating.
Okay.
But he was the world's strongest man. He done already slayed many, as the book said. Now, Samson knew, hey, look, I could probably take these niggas out. You know how Denzel did it on the Equalizer? Tell these motherfuckers, look, you got 42 seconds before you got one tooth left in your fucking head and you gonna be ready for casting. And then boom, 42 seconds later, Denzel did his thing. That type of shit. That's what we talking about. So, read on.
We will only tie you up and hand you over to Tim.
Look, we just gonna tie you up and hand you over, man. Look, come on.
We will not kill you.
We ain't gonna kill you. Don't fuck with us though, because look, we'll kill you. Go ahead.
So they bound him with 2 ropes and let him up from the rock.
2 ropes supposed to hold the world's strongest man. 2.
As he approached Lehi, the Philistines came toward him shouting. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon him. The ropes of his arms became like shod flax, and the bindings dropped from his hands.
That's part of the setup, y'all. See?
Finding a fresh jawbone of a donkey.
Hey, stop. You're going too far. Now, watch the setup, y'all. Okay? They put the ropes on it. The ropes supposed to hold the world's strongest man. Samson knew he bust out the damn ropes like they was fucking floss. He knew that. But he let them apply the ropes and went with them. And now here we are in front of the boss man. Go ahead, read.
The ropes of his arms became like charred flax.
Listen, the Spirit of his Lord came upon him, and he incredible hoped out of the damn ropes. Samson then burst out the damn ropes. Everybody like, what the fuck? Why would you do this? We said, go ahead, read on.
And binding dropped from his hands. Finding a fresh jawbone of a donkey.
Now listen, they just happen to have laying around, okay? Finding. He just happened to see the jawbone of an ass.
He grabbed it and struck down 1,000 men.
This man took this one jawbone of this ass. It wasn't the ass that Balaam rode. It wasn't the ass that Jesus sent for. It wasn't even the asses that Jesus sent out for the ass. What it was the jawbone of an ass that just happened to be laying around in the king's quarters. Go ahead. And he slayed 1,000. This nigga's body count is steady growing. Keep going.
Then Samson said, with the donkey's jawbone, I have made the donkeys of them. With the donkey's jawbone, I have killed 1,000 men.
Samson bragging now, shit. He's well in his stride as a murderer. Okay? Read on.
When he finished speaking, he threw away the jawbone, and the place was called Ramoth Lehi.
I'm done with this shit. I hope they don't fire the murder weapon. Go ahead.
Because he was very thirsty, he cried out to the Lord, you have given your servant this great victory. Must I now die of thirst and fall into the hands?
God did this, okay? Pay attention. This is all God's work. Ain't nothing evil here. We got about 40,000 niggas dead because of Samson. But it's okay, because God said so. Go ahead.
Then God opened up the hollow place in Lehi, and water came of it.
Now listen. Samson, who proved to be a mighty warrior, was thirsty. Ain't no damn water nowhere, no Poland Spring, no Deer Park, ain't no Great Valley. So what he did was, he called on his God and asked him for something to drink. Because surely you ain't gonna let me die after I done did all this shit for you here that you set up, God. Can I get something to drink? So what God do? Read.
And opened up the hollow place in Lehi, and water came out of it.
Opened up the hollow place. Wherever the hollow place was that was closed,
He opened up.
God opened it up, and the floodgates came down, and Samson had what? Water. Read them.
When Samson drank, his strength returned, and he revived. So the spring was called En Hakkor.
Stop right there. You niggas wondering why you walking around and ain't got no energy? Drink some damn water. Read on.
And it is still there in Lehi. Samson led Israel for 20 years
20 years.
in the days of the Philistine. 16.
Chapter 16, y'all.
Samson and Delilah.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
One day, Samson went to Gaza, where he saw a prostitute.
Hey. Watch your damn mouth in this building. Read that over.
One day, Samson went to Gaza,
There go Samson. Whenever it say went, Samson finna fuck up. Go ahead.
where he saw a prostitute.
He saw a whore, y'all. A paid whore. A professional whore.
He went in to spend the night with her.
Samson went in and spent $40. 40.
The people of Gaza were told, Samson is here. So they surrounded the place and lay in wait for him all night at the city gate. They made no move during the night, saying, at dawn we'll kill him.
Stop right there. Now, had Samson dumbass just went on into town and not fuck with a whore, he would never have met the fate that is inevitable that you're going to hear about as we read on in chapter 16. He met a prostitute, y'all.
When Samson lay there only until the middle of the night, then he got up and took hold of the doors of the city gate, together with the 2 posts, and tore them loose, bar and all. He lifted them to his shoulders and carried them to the top of the hill that faces Hebron.
Stop right there. Samson's so strong, he took the city gates. I want you to think of the front. Let's say you go to the fair or the zoo. You know those big ass gates you got to go through? That they got to be opened electronically. Samson snatched them motherfuckers up, put them on his shoulders. Read that again.
But Samson lay there until the middle of the night. Then he got up and took the whole of the doors of the city gate, together with the 2 posts, and tore them loose, bar and all.
With the posts, bar and all. Keep reading.
He lifted them to his shoulders and carried them to the top of the hill that faces Hebron. Sometime later, he fell in love with the woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah.
Read that one more time, because you said women and it was one. It was woman. Read that again.
Sometime later, he fell in love with the woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah.
Delilah, the prostitute, the whore.
The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, see if you can lure him into showing you the secret of his great strength.
Now listen, pay attention here. In this story with Delilah, the Bible says that Samson fell in love with the last hoe. It said that he saw her and he liked her. Pay attention. He married the one he liked. And the one that he fell in love with is going to make him meet his damn demise. Read on.
The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, see if you can lure him into showing you the secret of his great strength and how we can overpower him, so we may tie him up and subdue him.
Hey, somebody say set up by that cooler again. Say set up. Turn to your neighbor and say the pussy's going to set him up again. Say Samson ain't learned shit. How about that? Samson ain't learned shit. Read on.
Each one of us will give you 1,100 shekels of silver.
They offered her 1,100 shekels of that's a lot of damn money back. She was going to be a rich bitch after this. You understand me? Judas only got 30. The fuck? They said 1,100. Read on.
So Delilah said to Samson, tell me the secret of your great strength and how you can be tied up and subdued.
Delilah immediately went to work on Samson. She heard that 1,100 per. We don't know how many there was. They might have said it, I might have missed it. But it's $1,100 per one of them niggas gonna pay her. That's a lot of money. Read on.
Samson answered her, if anyone ties me with 7 fresh bowstrings that have not been dried, I become as weak as any other man.
Samson fucking with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because he liked the pussy. And he saw what happened the last time he didn't give up the answer to some shit. He went 7 days with a dry dick. And he ain't like that. So this bitch, he gonna string her along. He gonna throw her some bullshit. Every time she asks, he gonna, go ahead, read on.
Then the rulers of the Philistines brought her 7 fresh bowstrings that had been dried, and she tied him with them. with men hidden in the room, she called to him, Samson, the Philistines are upon you.
She playing the little boy that cried wolf right now. They playing a little game with one another. Y'all. I don't know if it's some sexual fantasy shit they doing, but hell, they playing a little game, a little cat and mouse, Tom and Jerry. Go ahead, read on.
But he snapped the bowstrings as easily as a piece of string
Snap that
snapped.
shit like it was floss.
When it came close to a flame. When it came close to a flame. So the secret of his strength was not discovered. Then Delilah said to Samson, you have made a fool of me. You lied to me. Come now. Tell me how you can be tied.
Once again, these hoes trying to play on this man's pecker. You know, they playing on his emotions. You made a fool of me. Samson's probably giggling his ass off in the bathroom listening to this bullshit. Go ahead, read on.
He said, if anyone ties me securely with new ropes that have never been used, I'll become as weak as any other man.